There's a lot of different things going on when I'm doing this. It's very complex. There's a lot of feedback. The brain's having to make extremely rapid adjustments for me not to fall off. I want to talk about balance today. Obviously, muscle strength and muscle power as we get older is critical, and something that you'd know at FitGreyStrong really advocate that that be done in older adults. However, something that you don't see as much of is balance, and the importance of that as we get older in terms of maintaining the ability to balance, to maintain mobility and try and prevent some of the falls that can be catastrophic as we get older. This is something that I want to look at today. Interestingly, the research tends to suggest that muscle strength and balance are perhaps independent entities. Yes, there's some that would disagree with that, and that's been argued, but there's some reasonable research around to show that the correlation is not always that strong. So today I'm going to show you quite an advanced exercise, something you wouldn't give to someone 65 who hasn't got good balance, but something perhaps some middle-aged and perhaps some very high-functioning older adults may be able to do. Obviously, you need to risk assess and do a sort of a benefit or risk-benefit analysis to ensure that doing this sort of exercise is not creating more dramas than benefits. So take a look and I'll explain it as I go through it. All right, so what I'm going to take you through now is quite an advanced balance exercise, and something I should have mentioned in the introduction. And I mentioned the relationship of strength to balance, but the best evidence we have at the moment, and that could change, but the best evidence suggests that resistance-only training programs for older adults, the evidence is not clear enough to suggest and for us to confirm that doing that exercise in and of itself improves balance. So, look, it makes sense, doesn't it, that the specificity of training, the actual process of doing balance exercises improves balance. It's a pretty clear indication that does stand. In terms of whether resistance training, for example, doing bench press or a squat, does that have much translation to dynamic balance? Look, the jury's out, but at this stage, it's not enough. You need to incorporate some balance exercises in to improve balance to reduce risk of fall. So take a look at this exercise. This can be regressed as well. So I'm going to use this bar here. Very hard. Oh, there we go. All right, steady. Now I'm going to go backwards. Oh, no, that's signs of good challenging balance exercises, because if you're not getting into a position where you actually fail, so to speak, without incurring injury, obviously, then it's not going to be hard enough. But as you can see, this is challenging my ability to stay on that surface. There's a lot of different things going on when I'm doing this. It's very complex. There's a lot of feedback. The brain's having to make extremely rapid adjustments for me not to fall off. Now, that can be simplified. I can just do that on the floor, and some of you would be aware of this one. Just heel to toe. Without arm use, they're starting to say avoid the limb use. And you can start off at a very basic level. And that's a couple of balance exercises to help improve balance and help hopefully keep us more mobile and safe as we get older.
If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please hit like and subscribe for more evidence-based exercise guidance for over 50s. Strength, balance, and lifelong movement.